All right. Cheers, guys. Welcome in here
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Ridgeopolus. I've got to change a few things on here. I don't have the names up. None of that. What's going on here? It's been a long time since I've been on my phone on StreamYard. Ah, there we go. Names are up. Cool. All right. So yeah, we're here today to do a beer examination. We've got our products here from Fargo, North Dakota, Drekker Brewing Company. This is their Night Machine Double IPA. Comes in at 8.1% ABV. Pale two-row malt, spelt, oats, and chit. Mosaic, Vic Secret, Amarillo, and Citra in their ever so popular house IPA yeasts that they use in most of their IPAs, as far as I know. I know we do have a slight can-on difference. Mine's from 420,
Yeah,
22. I think,
mine's 412. I don't know if you can see it.
yeah. So,
Yo,
yeah, I
did
think
you
I've
see that?
only had
Look
one
at
or
that
two.
can art. Check that can art. That's like a Terminator or some shit. That's crazy.
It is pretty cool. It got the van in the back, says Drekker on it.
Yeah, I like that. He's like busting up a car or something. A van.
Yeah, they do have some cool can art. I will say that. Artwork by, yeah, that's right. They use punchgut.com. I don't know if it's a place where you just go, they can go submit your artwork.
Yeah.
It says on, but yeah, I'm stoked to get into this. Like I said, I got Rich here. Glad he could make it today. We've been waiting to get a hold of drink this, seeing if
Yep.
some couple people could get a few, but let's go ahead and pour it up, man.
All right, snap it open. Snap that tin, baby.
Oh yeah. I can smell it from here.
I know.
That's a nice looking beer. I don't have all my fancy glassware because I traveled, but
That is very nice, dude.
yeah, hazy, nice orange color. It's almost
Yeah,
got
like
like a peach juice type of,
yeah, like a milky peach juice.
yeah, tight knit frothy one finger head.
Mm-hmm. Non-see-through for
That's,
sure.
yeah, opaque. It's up to standards with my par. I mean, that's what a lot of them look like, man.
It's striking my interest. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Mm,
All right.
it's like
I can
tropical
smell.
earthy pine, dude.
Yeah, I could get the earthy pine definitely,
It's not too
but
bad.
I think more earthy, yeasty than like juice like fruit forward.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's got a dankness to it. Nice
Yeah.
earthy. I do like it. It's not over the top though with the pine. Cheers, John and Ellie.
Cheers. Yeah, I know
See?
it's like a subtle, slight pine bite on the back that you can smell.
Yeah. I don't. Uh,
You getting any
yeah, I
orange?
don't.
Or
I get like an orange. It's like an orange grapefruit.
yeah, but it's so light though on the smell.
Yeah. It's that. This smells amazing.
I know. You
Nice.
want to get in?
No, not yet. Let's go for
No.
it, man. Cheers.
Wow.
That's got a little more
A little more
zing
zing
to
to
it.
it. Oh, we both said zing.
Wow.
It's got a bite to it, man.
It definitely does. It's a little more hoppier on the palate.
Yeah, this is hop forward, earth forward, and at the end is when I pick up a slight tropical.
Yeah. It's almost trying to think it almost like papaya, grapefruit. There's something else in there, like an undertone of
It,
some kind of melon, maybe a honeydew or
it's kind of spicy too. It's got a little spicy hit to it.
yeah, this definitely has some. I'm surprised for what it's like about a month and a half old, I'd say. Definitely still got some hot burn. I would if this
Definitely.
didn't have a date on it, I would say that I would assume this is fresh. I definitely at this point,
Yeah,
I'm
it tastes
pretty
like it's a week.
impressed.
It tastes like it's been in the can for a week.
Hmm. I
Yeah,
might
yeah.
hold on to my. I have another one of these. I might hold on to it for a couple more weeks.
Yeah, I mean, if this didn't have that overly hot burn at the end, this would have been fantastic. It's kind of really bitey on the end.
Oh yeah, but it's not overly bitter, I wouldn't say.
No,
It's just you
yeah,
definitely get a lot of hop flavors in this. I like it. The drinkability's good.
I like
Body's
it.
probably.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me it's like it's the complete opposite of a juice bomb forward. You know?
Yeah. It's almost I know it doesn't have lactose in it. Um they used a lot I could tell there's a lot of oats in this. You
Yes,
get a real creamy, rich mouthfeel. It's light and feathery. Um
carbonation's a
wow.
little higher than I thought too. Right? I didn't see many bubbles rising up.
No, it's definitely has a low carbonation. Cheers, Josh. Good day. Sorry guys.
No, it's low, but it's higher than I thought it was going to be from the look of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely on the pour, it looked like a pretty hefty beer. I think the drinkability of it's good.
It
8.1.
it's
I
smooth as
I
can
don't.
be.
Yeah. If you're into these hoppy, I wouldn't say this is juice bomb, but
No, definitely not.
it's got the appearance, but definitely a hoppier beer. I wouldn't say bitter by any means, really. Does have a nice thing. The flavor of the hops is insane. It tastes
No, very
really,
good. I
really
guess
fresh, dude.
the only downfall would be that the hot burn at the end. Other than that, it's hitting on all cylinders across the board for me. Now,
Mm.
do you know anything? Do you know what chit is? What is chit? I don't even know what that
I
is.
don't know what that is either. Honestly, if I wasn't on my phone and I was on my PC, I could Google it. But I don't know. That's the first time I've had a can that actually said that.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Josh, if you know, because it does plain as day say it. It's like trying to get my Logitech camera to focus. It's great.
Dude,
Chunk of
I
chunk of shit.
I don't know if my palate's adjusting to it, but the more I drink it, the less burn I'm getting on that end.
Yeah, it's probably had to. I would say sometimes they do breathe almost. Like it lets off a lot of that initial aroma. And it was
That
definitely
first,
spicy, like
yeah,
earthy, spicy, zesty, zingy.
that first sip was like whoa, and that it's calmed down, definitely calmed down.
Oh yeah, I could see myself putting a couple of these away.
Oh, I would destroy a 4 pack, absolutely destroy a 4 pack.
Be be feeling all right after. Yeah, I'm. This is good, very good. It's been hard. I've been in kind of like an IPA rut because they haven't been getting much at the store. So I've been I pick a few up here and there, some
Yeah.
nicer ones from time to time. This is one of the better ones I've had recently. Except
Now,
for I think John and Ellie sent me some good ones from Burlington. And
I like
those were some hitters. Yeah.
Burlington. We get that locally distribution around me. You don't get Drekker distribution by you, do you?
Not by me. They do get it in Florida, like down in Miami, and they have distro in up by Orlando. But that's like it's 6 hour commute.
Yeah, not bad.
Maybe I've been talking to my buddy at the liquor store and got him the info for the distro people. I don't know because a lot of the products that they do sell in my area, which is weird. So I don't know why people aren't picking products up specifically, not getting Drekker. I know they distro 450 North. They distroed, and I don't know. Jay Wakefield's on the list.
Yeah,
All the
you
big
getting down
players.
there?
Yeah.
I don't.
Every
We don't
once
do
in a while, I'll
it.
see something at random, but
Now, do
um,
you get Parish Ghost in the Machine by you?
yeah, I do.
I
My
like
buddy
that.
gets some Parish stuff in that was really good. I had their Nova Vert a couple months ago. That was a really good. I think it was a double IPA. It was
Mhm.
really good.
I wish I got. I mean, like for me to get Drekker is like a 45-minute drive to go out and get it. It's up in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a
I,
lot of
I mean,
people up there that have that. They're like, "Yep, I can't get it here, but when I go to work and I'm over in that area, I can get it all day." And it's crazy how the distro is, the states could be right next to each other and you got it and they distro it over, so they drive it through the state, but they're not selling to anybody. They're
I,
just
I cannot
passing
figure it
through.
out, dude. I have no idea who came up with the maps or the borderlines of what gets what. It don't make sense to me, but it
Yeah.
makes sense to somebody because is it like a tax thing or I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I know like Beer Man, I know his buddy gets some pretty exotic stuff over there from time to time, and I know some of it's lottery based. Like so many people, they'll have so much beer and then they'll have to allocate it.
Kind of what
It's like, well,
kind of
we
what
can we got
does.
we could drop 10, like say we could drop 10 cases in these three counties, and that's what we're gonna put in that area, and then they move on and they drop more. And I guess they just see how sales go
So that's kind of
before
like
you
what
start
Hopper
to
does,
move in.
right?
Yeah,
Okay. Dude, I don't know. As this warms up, it's even settling more. It's getting even smoother.
I will agree with that.
That bite dropped way down.
Mm. Yeah, the drinkability is through the roof. I'm very impressed with it. I'm trying to see if
Yeah.
there's any sediment in there. It looks
I
like
didn't
there's a
see any.
little bit of stuff,
I
but
looked in the
nothing
can too.
crazy.
I didn't see any. Dude, I smell from the can. It smells like lemon lime, like a
It's
yeasty
definitely
lemon lime.
smells. It's definitely smells a lot more like when you first cracked it out of the can.
Yeah.
Real
Very,
earthy, fresh
very
hop.
hoppy. I get a good lemon lime zest from the can.
It's almost to the point where I want to say it's like pithy, but it's not, because it is real like grapefruit, orange. I definitely see some of that lime, but it's
Yeah,
not too rindy. I think it's the hop zest mixed with those fruit flavors kind of gives you that almost like the rindy. You know what I mean? All the
yeah.
oils and stuff that press off like that, which I think are pithy. But this, yeah, I
Because
I don't
at
know.
first, at first I was getting tropical. Now as it warms, like you said, it's definitely grapefruit, citrus, lemon lime zest. That tropical, I don't really get tropical anymore. Do you?
No, I guess it might have been just we first cracked it. It's that
Yeah.
plume that comes out. It's been sitting in there waiting to escape. I do
Because
notice that with some beers from time to time, though.
I'm
That
kind of jealous. I'm kind of jealous you got another can of this, man. Letting it sit, I think, is gonna work, dude. That shit's gonna work.
yeah, I'll probably have it in like a month or so, maybe a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
Usually
Because
when I'll
yours
get
is on the
something like
20th.
this, I'll get two. Yeah. I usually if I
So
get something from them, I'll get two, like one that I can drink like leisurely hanging out, and then one I can bring on somebody's show or do a review or do it on
yeah.
my channel.
Well, that's what I do when I order from like Crash Shack or whatever. I'll get two, possibly three, but then a couple times I fuck up and I get one. Like just take rolling the dice, and I wind up loving it. I'm like, what a schmuck
Yeah.
move.
You never know either. That's the thing. It's a roll. Always a
Yeah,
roll of the dice.
because I just ordered my first Great Notion, and it was the first time I've seen it before. I always passed on it. I don't know why, and I got it, dude. It was a Journey to Nectaron. It was out of this world good, and I was so mad at myself. I only got one can.
I've had a few of their products. They do make some good stuff. I
I
know
know. Well,
they're
trust
up
me,
Beer Man's way, I think.
I
I've
know.
seen him go to the brewery a couple times. And
They're on
that
my
metal
list. They're
guy,
on my
he's up
list
there
now,
too.
and they're all over my radar.
Oh yeah. They do a bunch of fruited stuff. I can't say I've had any of their if IPAs or anything like that or any dark beers. I think it was just fruited style ones I had
From Great Notion,
from Great Notion, yeah.
I
I
had
know
two
they make some.
IPAs. I had a strawberry mochi. That one was all right,
Mhm.
and the Journey to Nectaron was out of this world, like top notch, like upper tier beer. It was fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I got a
Yeah,
question for you.
maybe.
I
Yeah.
asked this last night on the live stream. The second one, you weren't on it. You got to give me a top. Give me okay. You got to take Availability, throw that out. Throw price out the window. Picture you're in a place where you could pick any beer. What are your top 5 companies that you're going with?
Hmm. Well, that see that's tough too,
I know.
because it's like do you roll the I on products that I've had, if we were
Yeah,
to
no,
go
oh,
there,
sorry, yeah, that's you have that. You had to have at least 3 offerings from that brewery to pick them.
mm, okay.
Like, okay,
Well,
I'll give you mine. Want me to go? Mine would
go
be
for it.
Treehouse #1, Equilibrium #2, Hot Butcher 3, Other Half 4, and 5. I mean, Finback. I don't know if you had anything from Finback. They're shooting up my list.
Yeah,
Finback, Drekker, and Beer Tree are so damn close.
yeah. I had a couple collabs with Finback. I had a Collective Arts. They did a triple IPA. I thought was pretty good. I think it's 10 and a
Okay.
half. It was good. But I honestly, if we're gonna go, let's hmm. So I'm definitely I gotta say Boulevard. I love Boulevard. Their barrel
Okay.
aged stuff. It's through the
I've had a
oh
couple.
it's been
What's their flagship? I've had their flagship. What's the flagship one from them?
um I can't think offhand what
Is it
their
Three Floyds? Who makes Three Floyds? Or is that a company?
Three Floyds is a company.
Okay, I've had from them. I know I had. Oh, something Tank. Is it Tank?
Oh, Tank 7, their Saison.
I've had that and a couple of other. I've had about 3 from them. Boulevard. All right,
Yeah.
keep going.
I
Boulevard.
had
Okay,
I had okay, Boulevard um products that I've had. Drekker would obviously be one I'd like to go check out. Modest Man up Bumpy's neck of the woods.
dude,
I
we
would love
we
to
were
go to.
talking about that all night last night. I never heard of them. He's got to hit me off with some shit from there.
They got some, yeah, he sent me their mega. He sent me the mega that they did with Fidens. So
Oh,
they mixed Eugene's Axe and Modest Man's Mega together. It was called the Infamous. And that one was brewed by Modest Man. And Fidens put out one too, where it was like the same recipe, almost like that Freaky Friday thing, like Vale
yeah,
does. They both had their beer and they brewed it their own way, and they had
using
two
their
different
own
cans of it.
using their own house yeast and all that. Yeah, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So, Modest Man, that's
Yeah,
3. Hmm. You know what? I'd like to go to Hoppin' Frog out of Akron. I've had a couple beers from them
you're
that
the only.
have been
Yeah,
out of this world.
you always talk about them when you order from Travar and all that. So I never had anything from. I never even knew about them until I heard you talk about them.
Yeah. Every time I would see them on there and they'd come out with like a new product, I think I've had 3 or 4 different ones. I actually have one over there that
You
I'm
said
probably gonna have for Stat
they
Sunday.
fly, they sell out in minutes, right?
Yeah, they do. They sell out really quick, and that's what kind of drew me to them. I'm like, there's a reason why people are buying all this stuff up, and I had a few, and I'm like, yeah, I could see
What
why
are they,
everybody's jumping
what are
on
they known
this.
for? Are they known for sours,
Um,
stouts, IPAs?
I've had some big beers from them, some stouts. I've had a Russian Imperial from them. I have the year in barrel aged Russian Imperial right over there.
Mm-hmm.
I had it was a, I can't remember. It was like a dark strong ale I had from them. I drank with some of the UK guys. Josh was there. It was 17.4. It was
Wow.
delicious, man. It was really good. You couldn't really taste the ABV. Um, very, very good product. And I guess the last company, hmm, that's tough. I know there's ones out there, and as soon as I say it, I'll be putting my foot in my mouth.
I know this. So then you got the whole North Carolina
I'd
burial.
like to go check out Heaven Hills, or not Heaven Hills. What's it? Hill Farmstead. I I
I've
know.
had 2 from them. I think they don't qualify on my list. I have to. Like I said, I got to
Oh
have at
yeah, I
least
haven't
3.
had anything from them. Then
I
Toppling
haven't had
Goliath
anything.
would be one. I'd like to go to Toppling Goliath and try some of their reserves. Some of like their the brunch stout that they make that people resell for like 2, 3 thousand dollars a bottle. That would be cool to go there and get to just try like a nip of that would be worth it.
That's that's
They do make some
insanity.
killer IPAs too, though.
That's insanity. $3,000 for a fucking beer.
Yeah, it's out there. That's resale. I mean, Yeah, that's for the rich guys.
Dude,
But
that
no,
was
John
that.
and Ellie did send me one. He sent me their turmoil, which was pretty high ABV beer, and it was a $25 can of beer.
Damn.
I didn't buy it. He
16
lost a
ounce,
bet.
16 ounce, or 12 ounce.
I I think it was 16, or it might have been a 19 too, actually. Could have
Okay.
been one of those stovepipes. Can't remember exactly, but yeah, I guess that's the five. So what I say, Boulevard, Drekker, Modest Man, uh,
Hopping frog,
Hoppin' Frog, and I
toppling Goliath.
Toppling Goliath. Yeah, I guess that would be my
Okay.
five as of now from
That's a
products that
different
I've had
that's
from them. It's a
that's a
good little
very
spread.
that's a different list. So you know why it's weird? Because most of the people I talk to are from like the New York region, and we
Hmm.
kind of gravitate towards equilibrium, other half, all that stuff. You're from a whole different region, so that's why you got a whole different list.
Hmm. There's a
That's
bunch of Florida breweries I'd like to check out, but there's a lot of things going on down here. There's companies I haven't tried from, so it wouldn't fit the bill for that. But
Florida.
um,
The only thing I've had from Florida that to me is worth mentioning, I haven't had many, is Civil Society and Tripping Animals.
yeah, I live like 45 minutes away from civil society.
Really, really.
Yeah. Um,
Okay.
yeah, Trippin' Animals is down south. I've actually found a good hidey hole where I can score some of their stuff. I heard
Yeah,
there's this company
they're
called
in
Invade.
they're in Dade,
They're in
right?
Doral.
They're
They're
in
in
Dade County.
Doral. I think it's Dade. Pretty
Yeah, I think it's
sure.
Dade.
They're down in the
We,
Tri-Carrot County area for sure.
we we get a bunch of their stuff.
Invasive Species is a company that I heard has been doing really well down there. When I was down last year vacationing, I went to Funky Buddha and I hit a couple places and everybody kept bringing up Invasive Species.
Do
And
they
I got them on Instagram and they make stouts, they make the fruited sours. I'm sure they make IPAs too.
do they distro, or is it just a brewery only?
Um, I haven't seen any of their products. That doesn't mean they don't distro. I know
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like I said, I'm 3 hours away from this stuff, and they ship it all the way across the country. Beer Man can get it. I was saying last night, Sam Smalley, who comes in the chat, he's in Australia, and he's getting Jay Wakefield, and I can't get it, and it's out
that's
of my state. I don't. It boggles my mind.
that's crazy.
The beer thing is nuts. So
I keep hearing about them, but I never had anything from Wake. I haven't had. So who would you say the top brewery in Florida is, like, in your opinion?
that
Like
that I've
mainstream,
tried.
not like a local, like that distributes.
Um, oh, that's tough. I'd have to say Jay Wakefield's going to be up on the top of that list for products that I've had and what slim distro I've had. And I did pick a few up from some places here and there, but
Mhm.
I wouldn't say I can't go to a store and necessarily buy them off the shelf at this moment, but they're definitely a big players down there. They've been doing it for a while. I've had a few collabs. They've done a few collabs with Parrish that I've had were great. They've done a couple of sours, some Berliner Weisses. Uh, yeah, Florida
See,
Angry Chair. I heard Angry Chair on the West Coast is really good.
oh,
I
West
went
Coast.
to Funk.
My West Coast bucket list is
Well, I
Monkish.
mean West Coast of Florida. I mean, yeah, that
Oh,
company.
okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I definitely would. That company, I'd like to hear. I've heard a lot. I've seen pictures of their beer, and it looks like it's out of this world.
Monkish and Slice, man. Those are the two I want from California, and Russian River, of course. But man, I everybody
I've
should
got a
distro. I
couple
don't understand
products
how
from
everybody's
them.
not distroing nowadays. Like, if you're a medium-sized company, you should be distroing.
Yeah, I've had a couple from Russian River, some dark beers, and they were really good. I think I have one in my stash. I think it's like
Have you ever had?
20.2% or something like that. I've been waiting to drink that one. I've been holding out.
Fuck, dude, that's a lot.
One of
Have you ever
those
had any
night
of
cappers. Yeah.
have you had the Pliny's or no? Any of the Pliny?
I haven't. I've been
Me
talking to
either.
some of the guys on the West Coast, like Beer Man. Um, there's one that's a lot more. harder to find. I can't remember if
That's
it's
the young.
Pliny
Yeah,
the Younger.
that's the triple Pliny the Younger, right?
Yeah, I think that's the harder one to find. I know people can source the Elder, but yeah, that's definitely a bucket list beer
Hell
for
yeah!
sure.
All right, now next question: Are you a stout guy, a pilsner, an IPA? Like, what would be your go-to style?
I'd say go to. I do like the barrel aged stouts, but I like to mix it up. I usually keep a mixed fridge. I'm not usually one. I usually have like some sours, some IPAs. I'll have some cheap InBev
Oh
stuff
yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
no doubt. Yeah, of course.
I
But
always
I'm
I
saying,
like
what would be your favorite? What's your favorite style? Is what I'm getting
barrel aged stouts,
at. Hmm.
barrel aged imperial stouts. I just like the complexity of them. They're long. Sometimes you just sit around for an hour, drink it. Complex. It changes.
Yeah.
Just a lot going on. And sometimes they're great, and sometimes they're terrible. But eh,
See, I'm
that's what
okay
we're
with
here
stout.
doing, you know.
I'm okay with stouts, but I like more of a milk stout or a pastry stout with adjuncts. A regular base
Yeah.
stout, it's all right, but I get too much coffee, and I don't drink coffee at all. I don't like coffee, so I feel like they're more coffee forward on those. Some of them they're not. Some of them you get more like caramel, chocolate, but when they're coffee forward, that's when I was like, fuck, I don't like it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got there's my wife and son are back in. She was asking me something.
I hear
Um,
you.
well, that
Do you
was
rate
good. I
beers?
finished mine. Huh?
Do you ever rate beers? You ever give them a rating?
Yeah.
All right. So what would you say on this
Uh,
bad boy here?
Honestly, I really like it. It's a nice change from the Juice Bomb New England because those are they're out there. It's definitely it looked like a New England. I don't mind it. I like the light hoppy floral pininess to it. I like that it wasn't overly bitter. Honestly, I feel like this is probably I feel like I could put it at a 96
Okay.
out of
So you
100,
do you do out of 100. All right.
or what it would be 9.6 out of 10, I guess.
Okay. So like a 4.5 out of 5 or 4.6.
Something like that, yeah.
All
That's
right.
about in the
I mean,
ballpark. I definitely think this is above, I think it's above average or better than some of the IPAs that they say are really good. I've had I think this is better than some of the Trillium I've had, or if not equally as good.
honestly, I've had in my life 4 trillium. Two were fantastic, and two were eh. I mean, for all the
It's
hype,
yeah. It could be
yeah.
hit or miss. I definitely think this is a good one from Drekker though. I
All
would
right. So
buy
would you
this
say?
again
All
if
right.
they had it. And I
We
would
both agree
recommend it. I would ship it in the mail. I would recommend other people to try this. I think it's a good product.
for sure. So we both agree it falls in the A's. Now, so you're saying more of a middle range A, not an A plus.
Like excellent. I'd say
Okay.
like an excellent, not outstanding or world class, but it's definitely excellent.
Okay. So
Because
like an
I
A
it
minus,
goes
high A
that
minus.
I'd just stick it at like just a straight up A,
Okay. Yeah. So I'm
like
at
right
the
in that range.
I'm deciphering between a high A minus and a low solid A, like a 4.3 and a 4.4. So
Yeah,
I would split the difference at a 4.35 and because it's damn good, dude. I mean, but when you're that close, it's like, does it really matter? It's a good beer. You'd
yeah.
recommend it. You again, you drink it every day. So it is what it is.
Oh yeah. Big winner in my book. Like I said, I'm gonna sit on the other one. I might do it on one of my Thursday shows. I need to start
Yeah,
getting back into that again,
I'm
reviewing a
very,
few
very, very,
products.
very, very jealous that you have another can of that. Just fucking pissing me off. It's good, man. It's
Uh,
solid. Like I said, it's something I would drink after having like say like a hot butcher juice bomb. Then yeah, I would go to something like this, to balance that shit out.
for sure.
All right, what do
Definitely.
you want? You snapping? I'm finished. You want to snap another one? What are you doing?
Me actually, I have to go. My wife's about to cook, and I'm set up here in the kitchen. So, do you
All
have
right.
anything you want to shout out? Any videos you got coming out, or anything you want to tell Promo is wise.
Dude, I fly by the seam of my pants. I'm a fucking nut. It really don't matter. If I drop it, I drop it. Who knows? I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. So what? It doesn't fucking. I just got. All I know is I got like 30 videos already done in the stash. So I'm like behind a month. So when you see what I'm dropping, it's like a month and a half before. You know what I mean? I
Yeah, you
try to
got
catch.
stuff in the queue.
I want to get to the point where I go to like that week, I go, I buy, and then I review it that week or the next week. It's so hard to catch up because I'm trading beers with people, and me and my brother trade, me and my man Bear trade, and we're constantly throwing beers back and forth. I just can't. I can only drink so much in a week with work and shit. You know, I can't get crazy. I got family, so it's hard to catch up when you get so far ahead.
Oh yeah, I hear you. I'm just more spontaneous. That's why I go live. It kind of puts me on the spot. It's go time
So
to do it.
So
I do make videos from time to time. My computer, I finally got my camera thing fixed out. It was a little wonky. It was some other software I had installed
but
was interfering.
You review week to week, like you're up, like you buy beer, you review it the next week. Is that how you do it?
Usually, or and I do. I go to everybody's show. I go to Bumpy's, Beer Man's. I try to spread it out. You know, I get some do reviews in other places, which is cool because then I have like another mini archive. I could go to this person's channel and boom, I'm there reviewing stuff that I forgot about that's not even in my own archive. It's just cool. Yeah, I kind of been slacking on my videos.
I want to get to that because I get all nervous with the dates and shit. It's like a fucking time clock. Like I'm at work thinking, oh shit, that shit's getting old. That shit's getting old. I got to get to it. I want to catch up, man. I want to even out.
There you go. Yeah. Well, I guess yeah, I don't know. Do some splurging on some videos, man. You drop a lot of videos, so
No, I'm thinking one day just drop. I'm thinking about dropping 10, 12 in one day. Just fucking offload everything. Whatever. People watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't. Just fucking drop that shit. So you get ready to eat?
I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna make some lunch and hang out for a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Cheers, man. I appreciate you having you on, and I'm glad we could do this.
We gotta
do it again.
Now that we got a connection, email and phone, we gotta get on the same page, get the same shit, and do it again for real.
I had a great time, man, and I'm definitely down for it any time. So everybody in the chat, thanks for stopping by. We had Miss Piggy, Bumpy Road.
I want to say something. I don't know if I told you this. Drew, you're a goddamn good man.
Thanks, man. We had Bounty by Observation, Jordan Yawn, FLX was in the chat, B Wizzle, Sick and Tired. Yeah.
I don't know about FLX. They're kind of
Josh was in the chat. Last beer. Good day was here. Appreciate everybody showing up. We're gonna head out. Cheers, guys. Catch you on the next one. Stay sipping.
Cheers.